Journalists Against Corruption Club and the Prosecutor's Office of Republic of Bulgaria organized a press conference for presenting a mutual project. The press conference took place at the International Center of the Bulgarian Information Agency on October 27, 2008. Called Mastering the Experience of OLAF's Communication Network and the New European Models of Partnership with Judicial Power, the project will be carried out within the operational program administrative capacity. The main task of the project, briefly presented by Mrs. Reneta Nikolova, chair of the JAC Club, will be to enhance the interaction between the organization she heads with the judiciary, especially with the prosecutor's office. The efforts, Mrs. Nikolova said, will be directed towards applying and mastering the experience in communications of the European Anti-Fraud Office, OLAF, stressing especially on the audiovisual communications. As regards the misappropriations of European funds and corruption, she went on, the attention will be focused on the best European practices of cooperation between non-government organizations and judicial power. Mrs. Nikolova concluded that new opportunities must be sought after for establishing successful partnerships between judiciary, media and the civil society. The chair expressed her gratitude to Mr. Franz Hermann Brunner and personally to the spokesman Mr. Alessandro Bottice for their support to the project.
Dobro den, everybody. Unfortunately, it's the only word that I can say in Bulgarian. It's a pleasure to be here with you today because this initiative is the fruit of the strong collaboration that exists between OLAF and notably the OLAF Anti-Fraud Communicator Networks and the Club of Journalists Against Corruption in Bulgaria.
Support also expressed Mr. Nikolai Vasilev, Minister of State Administration and Administrative Reforms, Mrs. Margarita Popova, Speaker for the Chief Prosecutor, Mr. Hristo Manchev, Deputy of the Chief Prosecutor, Mr. Valery Parvanov, also Deputy of the Chief Prosecutor, Mr. Ivan Dimov, Chair of the International Judicial Cooperation Committee to the Supreme Judicial Council, Smilena Kostova, representative of FIAP for Bulgaria. The OLAF spokesman, Mr. Alessandro Bottice, who was a special guest at the press conference, stated, "The primary objective of my visit here in Bulgaria is the cooperation with the JAC Club, which works in an excellent manner. We, at OLAF, welcome this project because the awareness of matters such as combat against corruption and frauds is extremely important for the society. In this sense, the cooperation with the media for achieving an environment open to communication requires serious attention. On several occasions, the OLAF spokesman made it clear that official Brussels expects verdicts and punishments for those guilty of embezzlement of European funds." The press conference raised great interest among media people and was high on the agenda of Mr. Bottice, who visited Bulgaria at the invitation of the JAC Club. The spokesman also met the Vice Premier Miglena Plukchieva. The Chief Prosecutor Boris Velchev, Minister Nikolai Vasilev, National Assembly's chair of the Commission for Combat with Corruption Boyko Velikov and others. Another important task set out in the project is the production of a film about OLAF, which is to give answers to the most frequently asked questions concerning this European institution.